Kill the mics.
So, what was it? It was display. How do we get rid of the Canada USA 0-0? You know?
Yeah. No scoreboard, I'll just keep saying score.
Okay, so when the warm-up starts, why don't you interview? Start with a ball.
Yes.
And then when the game starts, we'll go. And Phil, do you want to film that then?
Yep. Perfect.
So, in fact, we can even start once we're on the video.
Yeah, we'll start as soon as So is it taking, Matt, is it taking audio from this camera now? Like, no, but like, it's pulling audio from this camera, right? We should check that, because it might just be like, I'm not sure.
Like, are we going to be able to get the mics plugged in, is what you're saying?
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, let's try that. Let's test.
Yeah, because I have
How do we do it? What do we do? Like, it's not even plugged in right now.
Yeah, so we got to plug that in.
Nico said I just killed the mic, so we're not plugged in anymore.
Just get this thing set up so we can test it. Picking up audio from the camera right now. It's just headphones. Or no audio.
Test the headphones? Test. I think you muted it. It's working? You can hear me?
We should be able to hear ourselves.
Okay. People can hear us on YouTube, so careful what you say.
Yes. And that's why I killed the mics.
For sure.
Just in case again?
Sure, absolutely.
Of course he's doing rounds. Why wouldn't you if you got that?
At the end of the game, Rangers 2, Sled Preds 1.
Exactly.
You want to just put these on, make
Sure.
we're all good and set levels?
Absolutely.
With an extra battery in case it dies. Run the camera?
Matt and I will be, I think we'll be on camera. I'm not sure.
I'll just try to get out somewhere.
Oh,
and get you a
I
picture
hear
of
what
the
you're
sign.
saying. Yeah.
Down by the ice sometime or something.
Yeah, sure. Check 1 2, test 1 2. Audio check 1 2, test 1 2, test.
I'm just going to leave this with you.
Sounds good.
If you need to adjust the audio levels, it's here.
Okay,
But other than that,
just record.
when you need to, okay?
Perfect. Thanks,
I'll
Phil.
give you an extra battery.
Okay.
That one should be okay, but just in case. Just check it between periods.
Perfect. Thank you. Awesome. Start, we're already live, so the stream is up and going. Maybe once the Zamboni gets on the ice, we'll start.
Oh, when it comes, okay, when it gets out.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if
exactly.
you're waiting until it got off.
No, I'm just going to tweet out the link for the game. And
Let me know.
Yep. Thank you very much. Everything's working today. Knock on wood, everything's working today. Oh man, tell me. Especially when you do all the testing ahead of time. Thank you, Phil. Spent an hour the day before, spent half an hour yesterday, and then of course when we needed to work it doesn't matter. Right? But we
it
got
was a
it up
heartbreaker.
online, so.
But we got it to work. It's online now anyway. From yesterday, just wasn't live. Live, that's it.
Yeah, we're live right now, yeah. All right. All right, hockey fans, welcome into the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry, Pennsylvania, as we get you set for game number 2 in the International Series at the 2018 USA Blind Hockey Summit. My name's Nico Cardarelli. I'm very pleased to be joined in our booth by a very special guest, President of USA Hockey, Mr. Jim Smith. Mr. Smith, thank you so much for taking time to join us once again.
Nico, thanks for having me. This is a great day.
It's a great day. It's been a great weekend. We've still got 2 fantastic games coming up here. And, you know, a big part about this weekend is growing the sport. And I think what's been really impressive from a Canadian perspective is the rate of growth here in America. It seems like every month there's a new club popping up.
Yeah, that's true, and it's thanks to the work of our volunteers and our staff at USA Hockey, but it's just becoming more and more, I think, visible as more people see the sport. It just, as I said yesterday at the opening ceremonies, this really gives an opportunities for these individuals who've lost their sight, either in full or partial. They kind of gave up on their dream, if they were hockey players or wanted to play for their country or whatever. And just this game here represents being able to achieve your dream, for the dream that they thought was shattered. It's now alive and well, and I think when you're able to play in a game like today's game and you got your country, whether it's Canada or whether it's USA, with that's across your chest, you're playing for a lot more than just win a hockey game. You're playing to represent your country, and I think as the young kids see that and they have that opportunity across at least our country, and I know in Canada too because you've had it for a lot longer, it just says so much about the growth of the sport, and I think that's why you're seeing it explode.
Now, it's incredible that USA Hockey has gotten fully behind the discipline of blind hockey. Tell me a little bit about why your organization felt like this was the right fit.
Well, we're really big. We have a great disabled section that's led by our chair, J.J. O'Connor. He broke his neck when he was 16 playing hockey, so he has a passion for the game. And we have 6 different disciplines that we have within the sled community. Sled hockey that we just saw a youth game here. We have standing amputee, deaf hockey, warrior hockey for our injured veterans, and of course blind hockey. And it's just it just creates an opportunity for anybody who wants to play the greatest game that's ever been invented, the opportunity to do so. So we're really big in the disabled side of our sport, and it's kind of just a lot about inclusion, including everybody. And we're thinking about maybe there's another discipline out there that we're not aware of, but if somebody else wants to play the game, we'll find a way for them to do it.
We had the opportunity to sit down with a bunch of the Team USA players this morning. We got some great interview footage from them. And one of the consistent themes that we heard from the players we spoke with was how this opportunity really gave them a new lease on life, how it really helped them accomplish goals that at one time they didn't think were possible. When you hear that kind of statements from the Team USA players, what does that mean to you?
Well, it makes it's really heartwarming because it makes everything that we do worthwhile. You know, we as volunteers, think we're doing the right things, but sometimes, to get a perspective from the player, that's where it really comes from. And if they're happy about it and it gives them a new lease on life, it's kind of like, in our warrior discipline, as I mentioned earlier, that's about bringing the soldiers coming back from combat, the opportunity to integrate back into society. This is a similar thing. Some of these people have been blind since birth, but others have just lost their vision.
Right.
And so it's a tough time to readjust. It takes a new life skills that they have to learn. And when they see the opportunity, at first when somebody says, you want to play hockey, they think, well, that's kind of cute, or, it's kind of like, well, what is that? But then when they get out here and they see it and they play it, and it's just like, the game's so simple. That's what I love about hockey is, one team takes the puck, a little black rubber disc, 3.5 ounces, and puts it in the net at one end, and the opposite goes to the other end. It's so simple, and we don't complicate it with a lot of silly rules. So I think it's just a game where everybody can enjoy, and when the players say that they're enjoying it, gives them a new lease on life, something to look forward to. Yeah. That's what it's all about in their rehab.
There were a couple pretty incredible moments yesterday. I think about the first goal that Team USA scored, the big glove save that the goaltender Doug Goyce made. And in both of those instances, the crowd reacted so incredibly, chanting, USA, USA. I mean, that had to warm your heart.
It warms my heart, but it also goes back to I was telling somebody earlier, I said, every time Canada and U.S. plays, it's unbelievable, the rivalry. I mean, there's some great rivalry in sports. I don't know if there's anything better between Canada and U.S., and I don't care what sport it is, but hockey kind of takes the cake because every time we play, and even in the blind hockey now, it's the first time we've done this on the international level officially, and right away the countries, the fans in the stands are cheering for their country, and it's just because of the rivalry that's out there. It's kind of unbelievable. You mentioned the catch club by the goalie yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at dinner last night telling somebody, I said, all right, here's a guy who's blind, can't see. He's got a cannonball coming at him at 40, 50 miles an hour, filled with ball bearings. Yeah. He can't see, and he makes a glove save. It's impossible, but they do it, and I watched it yesterday, and I'm looking forward to it again today and tomorrow.
Where do you hope the sport takes off in the future?
Well, I hope it really becomes, popular. I think because of the success of the U.S., and obviously Canada's had it for a lot longer, I hope to grow it in other countries. I'm part of the IHF, the International Ice Hockey Federation, also involved with the IPC, the International Paralympic Committee, and that's where it would fall under. But we need to get countries like Finland and Sweden, the Czech Republic, other countries to see the value of it. I know there's, Matt is, from your country is working hard on it, bringing, coaches over to their area to put on clinics and stuff. I think once they see it, and if we can get it on an international stage as soon as possible, hopefully as early as 2026 at the International, Paralympics. Then the visibility, because they're really being televised a lot more now. Once people see it around the world, they'll fall in love with it, and then we're going to just grow like crazy. You think it's growing now? Oh, watch out.
Well, Mr. Smith, I want to thank you so much for your time.
All right, well, thank you for having me,
us.
And thanks for doing the telecast here, because, again, what you're doing here helps promote the sport.
It's absolutely my honor, and truly appreciate you taking some time to join us, and thank you for your support of the great sport of blind hockey.
All right, go USA. Bye-bye.
Take care. Thank you. So that was USA Hockey President Jim Smith joining us here on the broadcast. The Zambonis are off the ice, and we're just about set to get going here for the opening puck drop as we bring you game number 2 in this international series between Team Canada and Team USA. We'll step aside for a brief moment as the teams get set to hit the ice. All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex as we're coming to you live from beautiful Cranberry, Pennsylvania, just outside of Pittsburgh. And as we get you set for the opening face-off here in game number 2 between Team USA and Team Canada, I've got another special guest joining me here in the booth. He is the man behind the blind hockey movement. He wears so many hats that it would be impossible for me to try name them all, but let's just call him the man behind the movement. His name is Matt Mauro. And Matt, thank you so much for taking some time to join us up here.
Hey, thanks for having me, Nico. This is a pretty special event, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of it. There's been a lot of hard work by key individuals on both sides, all across USA Hockey and their Blind Hockey Network, and of course the Canadian Blind Hockey family. And it's taken a long time, but we're here now.
What has impressed you most about this weekend so far?
I think the professionalism that both countries have taken to this sport. You know, from the coaching staff, the management, the athletes, everybody has been very, very professional in how they've approached the sport of hockey. You know, this is sport for athletes with a disability. This is parasport, but this is being treated as professional sport, and I think that's what we want to see as we continue to evolve.
Of course, you're here representing the International Blind Ice Hockey Federation, and a big part of what you do is growing the game globally. Where do you hope to see the sport of blind hockey go in the future?
Well, you know, we've been pretty accurate with our forecast so far, so let's stick with our goals. I think we've always said on our website that we were looking to do Canada-USA sometime in 2017 or 2018, and here we are in 2018. We've always said we wanted to do a Four Nations Cup in 2020, and I think we're probably on pace for that with the interest out of Finland. We have interest in England. We have interest in Australia. There's some interest in Russia. So certainly I think the Finns are probably going to be the next country to put together a team, and who knows who it'll be other than that. And then we wanted to have a 16 World Championships in 2022. And I think once we get 4 countries on board, that's when we can really start talking to the
get in touch with you. Maybe they've heard about blind hockey but haven't had a chance to try it. How can they get in touch with you and get the opportunity to play?
Yeah, just go into our website, blindicehockey.com. Actually, blindhockey.com works too. It all redirects there. In Canada, Canadian Blind Hockey. In the U.S., they have the U.S. Blind Hockey Association. They've also got a Team USA presence on across all their social media platforms. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, when a few years ago when you searched blind hockey in Google, not much came up. Now you search blind hockey in Google, and there's just a wealth of videos and information and contacts and neat programs that people have done. Certainly the NHL clubs have really started to step up. Yeah. Hockey is for Everybody Month last year. In Canada, we did the Calgary Flames had us out with a bunch of youth and the Calgary Sea and Ice Dogs. They had current and former players. That was really fantastic. The Edmonton Oilers had Team Canada goalie Lauren Weber do a interview live on Sportsnet, which was huge for awareness. Yep. The Montreal Canadiens had Les Ébouts de Montréal do a demo game as part of Hockey is for Everybody Month during a scrimmage. So there was a fair amount of sport with the Canadian clubs last year, and of course USA Hockey is so tied with their NHL clubs. Yeah. You see it, in the sled hockey tournament that's happening here this weekend as well. All of the disabled clubs in the U.S. tend to be called the same as their NHL parent club. Right, so we just saw the Sled Preds play against the New York Rangers sled team, right? So, and so in the U.S., we did an amazing event with the Colorado Avalanche on Hockey is for Everybody Month. That got a lot of great press, and actually that led to a team forming in Colorado, the Colorado Visionaries. Yep. And Daniel Belding, who's playing for Team USA, was a member of that team, although he has since moved. But they have some other athletes here as well. I'm trying to think of all the stuff the U.S. clubs did. They've done so much with blind hockey. Oh, obviously here with the Penguins. Right. You've seen pictures of Sid the Kid holding the big adapted puck. Yep. So and I know all the Chicago Blackhawks and all the Pittsburgh Penguins have actually signed a blind hockey puck for charity raffles. So
awesome.
There is an awareness amongst the players, and apparently they're all very fascinated by the puck when it comes into their dressing room.
Yeah.
And they all want to see it and play with it. And so it's nice that we're getting the word out that people that are blind or visually impaired can play hockey. And through an event like this, we're showing that not only can they play hockey, but they can excel at hockey.
Yes.
I mean, this is high-level competitive hockey. These teams are fast. There's players on both sides that are elite athletes that are really showcasing the sport well. Yesterday's game was phenomenal.
Well, Matt, I know you're a busy man. You've got lots to do, and we're just a couple minutes away from puck drop, so I'll let you go, but not before saying thank you for all your hard work on and off the ice, and we can't thank you enough for all you do to help grow the sport.
Hey, thank you for being the voice of blind hockey, Nico. I'm going to pass it back over to Bill Steinica, and you guys are going to get going.
Awesome. Once again, a big thank you to Matt Mauro for coming on and joining us here on the broadcast, and for all the incredible work he does to help grow the amazing sport of blind hockey, both within Canada, the U.S., and around the globe. My name's Nico Cardarelli, joined in the booth by Bill Steinica. We're just a few moments away from opening puck drop here in game number 2 of the international series between Team USA and Team Canada. Bill, not too many lineup changes here today. One notable one, though, for Team USA as they switch up their goaltenders. Mike Straub, the Colorado native, getting the start here in game number 2.
Nice. Yeah, I was watching him during warm-ups and definitely looking sharp, and hopefully he can carry that into the game.
He's the oldest player on Team USA at 60 years of age, but all that means is that he's the most experienced player on the team.
Exactly. And I was talking about Francois that yesterday.
Yes.
Saying and I said, you are not the oldest in Francois, you are the most experienced. And possibly the most passionate person on Team Canada.
No kidding. Well, it should be one heck of a game. If you missed the opener yesterday, Team Canada won game number 1, a final score of 8-2. And we've got an even more packed house here inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. We thought we had a loud crowd yesterday. Folks, get ready, because this place is on the edge of their seats and they are ready to cheer on 2 incredible teams. Team USA wearing their dark blues, red and white trim. They'll defend the end to our left. Team Canada wearing the yellow jerseys with some black and white trim as they defend the end to our right. Gary Steeves gets the start for Team Canada, and we're underway here in the opening period. As I mentioned, Mike Straub, the starting goaltender for Team USA, as a battle for the puck along the boards down below us. Jason Juha flips it into the zone, and oh my goodness, was he ever a standout player yesterday. 4 goals, 2 assists. He's got the puck at the hash marks, but a great back check by Tim Kane, the Team USA captain, takes it away from Juha. Alec Angus McEachern tries to settle down the rolling puck behind his own goal. Makes the pass to Anthony Chula. Chula tries to clear the zone on his second effort. He does so as he passes it to Joseph Del Grande. Del Grande brings it into the zone, flips it all the way behind the goal and into the far corner where Anthony Chesrow gets to it first. Anthony Chula comes up with it, makes the pass to Jason Juha. He tries to skate out of the far corner, brings it to the near side, has it on his backhand, centers it to the far hash marks for Chula. Chula plays it to the near point for Beauregard. Beauregard, one-touch pass to Juha. Juha takes it down low behind the net, tries the wraparound, shoots, but that one gets blocked. Good defensive work there by Team USA as they sniff out the wraparound chance. Juha still stick handling with the puck on a string, tries to beat Straub on the short side, but good defensive work there by Daniel Belding to make sure that Juha can't complete the wraparound.
That's 2 great stops by Belding, pinching around to stop that wraparound, which Team Canada yesterday capitalized on big time. So nice to see Team USA making that adjustment on defense early. It
was one of the things they talked about, a change that they needed to make, and so far they've defended it well. As DeMontis has the puck behind the net, Serbu in the slot. DeMontis shoots, and that one goes off the side of the goal. Christine Vantorini flips it to the near sideboards. Craig Fitzpatrick can't clear the zone on the first attempt. He's still battling after it, and a good effort there from Team USA. They clear it, but in doing so, Tim Kane ends up taking a penalty He hammered Mark DeMontis. The two have a few words. Scott Roberts comes in as well, but Captain Kelly Serbu tries to tell him, hey, settle down. Let's not take a retaliation penalty. And I think it's just Tim Kane that's going to head to the box. So Canada will get an early power play opportunity with 9:51 to play here in the first. Tough break there for Tim Kane. He was just trying to get the puck up the ice and kind of ran into DeMontis.
Yeah, you could tell when he was taking him down on the ice that Tim was actually holding him as he went down. So you're right. I think it was more just a collision. And
yeah,
I think emotions got the best of both of them at the end. And Tim's going to sit for two and think about it.
Well, emotions are always evident when Canada plays U.S. in any sport, and no difference here in the first ever International Blind Hockey Series. So Team Canada with the early power play, but it's Dirk Morgan taking the puck for Team USA. Canada get it right back as they've put Serbu and Juha out on the power play. They want to strike, and that chance from Juha right off the pads of Straub. Juha gets it back from Serbu. Venturini makes a great play defensively to strip it away and shoot the puck down the length of the ice. 1:30 remaining in the Team Canada power play. Alec Angus McEachern shoots the puck down the ice, icing waved off, and that'll give Anthony Chesrow some time to make a play. Smart move there by Chesrow as he just sends it down the length of the ice. And Wyatt Harvey first back on it for Team Canada. Juha takes it behind his own goal. Maybe the fastest skater on the ice. He's streaking up the far right wing. Juha takes it all the way behind the goal. Nice play by Belding to poke it off his stick, but Juha stays with it. Beauregard passes it down low to Serbu. Hache setting up in the slot, well read there, as Fitzpatrick clears it to the line, but not out. Flipped into the near corner. Serbu with the draw pass. Juha fans on the shot. Puck sitting there around the hash marks. No one can get a clear shot away. Juha's shot attempt, that gets blocked by the shin pads of Fitzpatrick. 30 seconds left on the power play. Harvey lets one fly from the point, and that didn't miss by much. Juha receives the pass from the faceoff dot. Oh, off the crossbar. What a wicked shot. Then Harvey lets another one fly, and that goes over top the goal. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. Juha tries to dangle his way to the net, but that's sniffed out as Luke Miller makes a good defensive play for Team USA, and they're 5 seconds away from killing off the penalty. Juha steps off the half wall, passes it down low to Serbu. He shoots. Oh, what a save! Mike Straub absolutely stones Kelly Serbu with the left pad. Back to 5 aside, even strength. Great showing there from Team USA on the PK. Here goes Blake Steinica. He makes the pass ahead to Tim Kane. Kane tries to feed it back to Steinica. It's right towards the net. They crash the goal, and Steve's able to make the stop. And again, a little bit of words exchanged here as the emotions and intensity have heated up here in game number 2. Tremendous effort on the PK there from Team USA. They were under pressure for a few moments, and it looked like Canada might break them down, but incredible work by Team USA on the PK to kill that penalty off.
Yeah, capped off with that great save there at the end. I was about ready to hear you call that goal, but he got around, got the pad out, and like I said, carried over from warm-ups and took it into the game.
Straub looking good so far for Team USA between the posts as Team Canada work the puck up the ice. Scott Roberts gains the zone, makes the pass to Del Grande, as Team Canada have shuffled the lines a little bit here today. Simone Richard makes the pass to Chula. He gets run over, shot on goal, and they score! Simone Richard gets the opening goal of game number 2, and a nice fist pump to celebrate for the man from the East Coast. The former Paralympian Simone Richard makes it 1-0 Team Canada. Richard, a native of Dieppe, New Brunswick, but he's in the midst of moving to Montreal. And that's a good thing for the Hebrew as they've got a special player on their hands. And he gets the opening goal in game number 2 for Team Canada. 6:50 remaining in the first period. Team Canada leading 1-0. Tim Kane is going to be called for a tripping minor here once Team USA touches the puck. And again, a tough break there for the captain. He's trying to be aggressive on the forecheck and make a play, but the referees felt like he got a little too much of the skates there, and he'll be called for a tripping minor.
Yeah, you could see it on that right there. Tim trying to do a little bit too much by himself. You can see the aggression, and obviously he has a lot of passion in this and trying to do too much, and he's going to sit for another 2 minutes and think about it.
Anthony Chula draws the lone assist on the goal from Simone Richard as Canada head back to the power play. 0 for 1 here so far this afternoon. Battle for the puck off the draw. Richard takes it, quickly taken away by Dirk Morgan as he flips it off the glass out to center. Richard fires it back into the zone as the French connection out there for Team Canada, consisting of Richard, Gilles Ouellet, and Bruno Haché. Wyatt Harvey keeps it in at the point, hammers it down low to the far corner for Richard, whose numerical counterpart, Anthony Chesrow, makes a good play to take it up the ice. And hey, how about that veteran presence there to take a little more time off the clock as he cycles back.
Very smart move there.
Wyatt Harvey settles the puck down, passes it to the near side, right on the stick of Haché. He's got Richard with him. Haché brings it into the zone, makes the pass over to Richard. There's the buzzer indicating the one clean pass. Richard takes it down low to the goal line, cuts out in front, and just lost the puck. Nice play by Venturini to get the stick in there and take away the clean chance for Richard. Wyatt Harvey, who had a great game yesterday for Team Canada, brings the puck into the zone, but just offside, so we'll get a stoppage in play with 5:35 left in the first period.
I think Team USA caught a break on that one on offsides. They were caught on a line change, and not having 4 guys on the ice when you're shorthanded, not a good thing. So thank you for the offsides. Team USA owes them for that one.
Kelly Serbu, the Team Canada captain, squares up to take the draw against Blake Steinica. As Serbu shoots it into the zone, it'll be corralled by Luke Miller. Serbu gets the puck back. He's got to make the pass, plays it back to the point intended for Roberts, but just out of his reach. So Scott Roberts will scoop it up through the neutral zone. Alec Angus McKechnie, who corrected me last night at dinner. I told him, you know, I said you were 6'3". I'm pretty sure you're 6'3". He goes, no, I'm 6'2". I'm barely 6'2". I said, you're still inches taller than me. You tower over me. Tallest player on Team Canada. Also the youngest player at just 18 years old. The Canadians working on the power play. Serbu tries the wraparound. Brilliant positioning by Straub as he doesn't move off that post, and you can tell USA are ready for those wraparound chances.
Keep hugging that post. That's the key from both sides.
And good communication between the defenders and goaltender as well.
Absolutely.
8 seconds remaining in the Team Canada power play. 4:52 left in the first period. As Team USA get the personnel sorted out here. Jason Yuha gets set to take the draw for Team Canada, and he'll do so against Anthony Chesrow. Yuha wins it. Chesrow pokes it ahead. Yuha gets it back, takes the shot and scores! 3 seconds left on the power play, and Yuha puts another one in. It's 2-0 Team Canada. A tough break there for Team USA. It looked like they were going to get possession and have a chance to kill off the power play, but Yuha quickly scoops it back up and makes no mistake with that quick release.
Yeah, Yuha has been just too much these past 2 games already. He's carrying over what he did yesterday right into this morning.
4 goals yesterday, 2 assists. He's already got 1 goal here today. Give him 7 points through 2 games. As Harvey scoops it up, Dirk Morgan was breaking in, but he couldn't quite get past Beauregard. Delayed offside gives Anthony Chula some time to skate the puck out with 4.5 minutes remaining in the first. Chula dumps it into the USA zone. Daniel Belding first back on it for the Americans. Tries to flip it along the far boards. Second attempt by Venturini McDermott doesn't clear the zone. Yuha pokes it ahead to Del Grande. Del Grande back to Yuha. They center it for Chula, but the pass was just behind him, and here goes Chesrow for Team USA. Chesrow has some support in Morgan and Venturini McDermott. As Chesrow takes it behind the goal, he gets tripped up by Beauregard, and Team USA will have their first power play opportunity of this game, coming up with 3:56 left in the first. So Chula drawing another assist as he's been a part of both goals here today, his second assist of the game. Francois Beauregard in the box, 2-minute minor for tripping, Team USA to the power play. Chesrow on the draw, wins it back cleanly for Tim Kane. They play it into the far corner, but Alec Angus McKecken first on it. His clearing attempt doesn't go very far. Chesrow tries to center it in front. Scramble as Steinica had a stick on it. And now Roberts hammers it around the boards, but not out. Held in by Tim Kane. Kane thinking about the shot, releases it, rolls wide of the far post, of the near post, Chesrow settles it down. His shot gets blocked by Hache. Oh, what a play by Tim Kane to keep the puck in. Oh, they say it was a hand pass. Tough break for Team USA. I think you have to reward that effort.
Absolutely. When you lay out like that, that was absolutely amazing. From our angle, it looked like he had it, but the refs obviously had a better view than we did and saw the hand.
Tough break there for Team USA, but they're going to keep that top power play unit out as it consists of Steinica on the left wing, Chesrow at center, Venturini on the right wing, and then manning the points are Mark DeFlorio and captain Tim Kane. Puck shot down the ice. Team USA will have to retrieve it from their own zone with 1:15 left on the power play. Simone Richard comes up with it for Team Canada. He tries to pin it up against the boards and take some time off the PK. But Chesrow comes out of the scrum with the puck. Kane takes it from Chesrow. He'll dump it into the zone. And into the far corner where Venturini gets there just ahead of DeMontis. Two great friends off the ice, but here during the game, there's no love lost between those two. And the physical play ramping up between those two. Kane settles it down, makes the pass to Chesrow. 40 seconds left on the power play. Gains the zone, passes it over to Venturini. She gets it back to Steinica. Far side, and that got sniffed out by Richard, as that could have been an easy tap-in for Team USA, if not for the defensive effort of Simone Richard. Team Canada skating up. Wyatt Harvey has the puck. No clean pass, so he can't take a shot. Circles back and takes some time off the clock here as Kane gets it back for Team USA. 2:05 left in the period. 10 seconds left in the Team USA power play. Losing an edge and losing the puck there was Luke Miller, as Scott Roberts brings it up the ice for Team Canada. Pass to Serbu, shoots and scores! Kelly Serbu makes it 3-0 at the tail end of the penalty kill. I think that's going to be a 5-on-5 goal, but for Team Canada, more importantly, they go up 3-0.
Great shot by Kelly off that pass. Got it right on the right side. Nailed it.
Not much of a chance for Straub on that one. Serbu placing it in the perfect spot, and a tough stop for any goaltender to make. All Team USA battling hard, trying to get a response here in the final 1:55 of the period. As the Pro USA crowd on hand, waiting for a reason to start chanting USA, USA, and they will. As Team USA battling hard. Canada sweep it up the ice. DeMontis gets to it to negate the icing. 1:30 left in the period. Nice play there by Dirk Morgan to take away the space from DeMontis. Serbu aggressive on the forecheck. Keeps the puck in the zone. Puts it down low behind the goal. Sean Dale battling there against Daniel Belding. Dale with a good play to come up with possession. Backhands it towards Serbu. He tries to settle it down. Serbu has Hache and Dale going to the net. Makes the pass to Dale. He shoots and he scores! What a play as Sean Dale finishes off the one-timer, and it's 4-0 Team Canada.
Serbu once again just controlling that puck, controlling the flow, takes his time, makes the pass. Canada capitalizes.
So the goal by Serbu, assisted by Scott Roberts, and the Sean Dale goal should be assisted by Serbu. So a good first period for the captain of Team Canada, as Serbu has picked up a goal and an assist as we enter the final minute of play here in the opening period. Chesrow has the puck poked away from him, kept in the zone. Hache takes the shot. Big save there by Straub, and that's a crucial save as Team Canada was pouring on the pressure. Kane comes up with the puck. 45 seconds left in the period. Tries to feed it ahead to Chesrow. Nice work by Kane between the blue lines to keep possession. Steinica ends up losing an edge, and they're going to call Simone Richard for a penalty there, hooking the call, and Team USA will go back to the power play.
Scored by number 12, Sean Dale. Assisted by number 22.
Well, we'll give a shout out to his students at the William Robertson School for the Blind and his parents, Judith and John, as they are undoubtedly cheering on Sean Dale, who has scored his first goal here in the International Series. Team USA trying to capitalize with a late power play in the period, but Juha takes the puck away and brings it up the ice. 20 seconds left in the period. Juha cycling with the puck down low. Content just to let the clock go, and not really being pressured by the Americans. Makes the pass to Scott Roberts, but he then loses it to Tim Kane, who shoots at the length of the ice, and this is going to be an icing call against Team USA with 3.8 seconds left in the period. Well, Bill, a tough period for Team USA. You had to like the way they came out and started this game. Some good jump, but they're behind the 8 ball once again, and you know they're going to go into the room at the break and try to get refocused and composed for the second period.
Yeah, you could sense that when they were letting the Canadian skater go around with the puck and no one was pressuring him. You can almost see they want to get in that locker room and regroup.
Well, the buzzer sounds for the end of the first period after the opening frame. Team Canada with a 4-0 lead over Team USA. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more action here from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. Would you mind? There's one by the washroom sign there. Thanks, buddy. We'll get you on this one. 1 second. Yeah, take your time. Every 5 minutes, where's my shout out? Where's my shout out? For who? Fucking Vince Ryan. It'd be helpful if you were here. Comment on it, eh?
What are you going to do?
Yeah, sure.
Want me to videotape and a photo of it?
We're not live, nope.
No, just a photo.
All right.
Just like make it look like we're talking.
Are you going to look at me or what's your
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right. Go behind you.
It's like that sounds like Matt.
It is. Thank you.
Post this.
Okay.
Live live stream's way better today, bro.
Yeah?
I can
Good.
see it on my phone and shit too. So.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
The YouTube one, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we're doing, the YouTube.
Today?
Yeah.
Is this the camera that it's on?
All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex as we're in the first intermission of game number 2 of this international series between Team USA and Team Canada. And I'm very pleased to be joined up in our broadcast booth by Team Canada General Manager Luca DeMontis. Luca, thank you so much for taking some time to join us up here on the broadcast.
Well, thanks for having me. First off, it's an incredible event, and I'm just honored to be here with you, Nico.
Tell us a little bit about the process that went into naming Team Canada, a key role of your job as general manager.
Well, one thing's for sure, it wasn't an easy process, right? It was difficult. We have a lot of talented hockey players. Let me rephrase that. We have a lot of talented blind hockey players in Canada. From coast to coast, from Newfoundland to Vancouver, there are many individuals that could have been on this team. So it was very difficult. However, myself, the management team, the coaching staff, we had a great amount of meetings. We actually even came up with a little system, how we kind of graded every player, and we kind of decided what can they bring to the table, right? So it was difficult. There's, like I mentioned, there's a lot of players that could be on this team, so it was hard. But I think we've got the right team here right now.
It's been a pretty impressive showing from Team Canada so far. What have you been most impressed by the team you've named here?
I don't know if it's something that's been on the ice. I think it's more or less how close they've come as a group.
Sure.
They've all known each other for so long, but they're all from their own cities and communities that it's pretty difficult when you're not playing together to generate that gel, that camaraderie. But it was definitely something that happened pretty quick with us. I like to say we named a team, but we started a family. So this family has definitely gotten real close.
You know, the theme of family has come up with both teams, but you've got a little bit extra in terms of family being here. Of course, your brother, Mark DeMontis, an integral part of getting Canadian blind hockey going here playing for Team Canada. How special is it for you to be able to go through this experience with your brother, Mark?
Oh, it's extremely special. You know, he's pretty much one of the reasons I got involved, if not the reason I started to get involved. So it's definitely special to be on this long road with him, but he's not the only one, you know what I mean? It's also special for me to be doing this with one of our best friends, childhood friend, head coach Paul Cairns. So the list goes on. I've got many great friends on this team now, and I've got many more brothers that I look to share a lot of memories with.
Luca, I'm curious where you want to see the sport of blind hockey go in the future.
There's only one thing I want to see, and it's I want to see us in the Paralympics.
Yeah.
That, I believe, is everybody's biggest goal. I don't see a reason why it shouldn't be there. We are witnessing a great display from both countries today. And like you know, in sports, whenever Canada and USA start a rivalry, there's a good chance a couple other countries are going to follow suit. So that's my goal. I know that's everyone's goal, is we want to see this sport one day on the world stage at the Paralympics so these athletes can showcase their sport, their communities, and most importantly, their countries.
Now, I don't want to get too far ahead, but should Team Canada win the series, and there's lots of hockey left, it's far from over.
Oh, it's far from over. That was just the first period.
But should Team Canada win the series, how do you plan on celebrating?
Wow. With my brothers. With all my brothers. All 16 players, all 6 coaching staff and management. Definitely we'll have a night to remember if that happens, but we have a lot of hockey left here. We still have 2 periods. We got to stay composed. I believe we got to stay out of the box.
Yep.
And most importantly, you got to keep putting the puck in the back of the net in this game, right? I think we've got a good chance right now. We've got a couple guys that are really going. It's a thrill to watch a player like Jason Yuha, the skill he brings, right? Someone like Kelly Serbo, our captain, the experience, the leadership, right? And then you've got guys that are just filling in their roles. Mark DeMontis, Simon Richard, Wyatt Harvey, like Scott Roberts. I could keep going on. Every guy on this team is playing their role. And that was something that we looked very close at when we chose this team, because at Nationals, a lot of these guys are used to being goal scorers. So now we have to kind of see, okay, who's ready and willing to play a different role with this team, right? Who's ready to kill penalties? Who's ready to get out there on the power play, right? So I think that's something. And, you know, one thing I could strongly say, these guys on this team are representing a bigger community of Canadian blind hockey at home. My phone has been blowing up since we got here on Wednesday, right? I'm getting messages from everybody back home. Good luck, best of luck, from families in the smallest community in Canada to the biggest cities in Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver. You know, it's something special what they're doing here, and we're just creating and living a dream for our whole country.
Luca, folks at home back in Canada are tuned in but maybe haven't had the chance to try blind hockey. Tell them how they can do so.
Oh, definitely. You want to try the sport. It's the country's sport. You know, the best way would be get in touch with one of us. You know, Matt Mauro, amazing what he does. Day in, day out. Every tournament would not be as successful as it is without him. Right? So Matt Mauro is definitely a huge person that we would love to be in contact with. But log on, www.blindicehockey.com. From there, you could definitely get his email, send him an email, and we would love to have you on the ice playing this game that we call ours.
Team Canada General Manager and someone I'm lucky to call a good friend of mine, Luca DeMontis, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to add before we let you go?
No, just Nico, you're doing great. Everybody tuning in, I'm getting a lot of messages saying how professional it is. So honestly, on behalf of Team Canada, we would like to thank you for coming out here and doing this role. So it's truly incredible. And, you know, I just want to say hi to everybody back home. Keep cheering the boys on. They notice it. They know it. And thank you. And hopefully at the end of this game, we have something to celebrate about. And I just want to say hi to my mom. She's watching back home, so I know she's probably a little stressed out. But hi to everybody for sure. Thank you for tuning in. And let's keep pushing. Go Canada, go.
Luca, thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you, Nico.
We'll step aside for a brief moment as the teams get set to hit the ice. Period number 2 coming up between Canada and USA.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
No, I know. I was just thinking. Not that it matters.
No. Well, it's fine because this is my headset. I figured I'd bring my own down. It turns out they're the exact same model.
And you thought you were special.
Yeah, I know, eh?
It's Kelly's number.
22. Yes, sir.
It's easy. The most dominant, biggest, baddest ass skater out there. He's such a good guy. Sorry. Working.
All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex as we get you set for the second period of play here in the international series between Team Canada and Team USA. After the opening frame, Team Canada have built a 4-0 lead, but the USA have 1:26 on the power play to start the period. Get a couple of shout-outs before we get the period underway, and a big shout-out to Pajar and Vince Ryan back in Canada for the incredible gear that they provided the national team. Some amazing jackets, hats, lots of incredible gear. A big thank you to Vince Ryan and Pajar. Period 2 about to get underway. Blake Steinica sets up for the opening draw against Juha. And after a quick scramble, Jason Juha sends the puck down the length of the ice. Mark DeFlorio picks it up. He makes the pass over to Tim Kane. Kane trying to break out of his zone, but Juha takes the puck away. Juha spins off the half wall, tries to center it to Del Grande, but he has his stick tied up by Vanterini. Kept in by Roberts. Del Grande has it in his skates, can't hold the zone. And here comes Tim Kane as he'll flip it up the length of the ice. 55 seconds remaining on the Team USA power play as Steinicke in there on the forecheck nearly strips it away. Puck cleared to the line but not out. Kane lets the shot fly, trying for a redirection but nobody able to get a stick on it. And then Juha ends up backhanding it high in the sky and down inside the USA zone with 35 seconds left on the man advantage. Kane's pass for Venturini, scooped up by Haché, and then he'll clear it back inside USA territory. As Anthony Chesrow nearly had a miscue there and almost gave the puck away, but did well to finish off the play as he gets it up to Steinicke. Steinicke being chased down by Serbu. The two continue to battle behind the net. Nice work there by Blake Steinicke. Centers out front, just out of the reach of Venturini. Now Venturini McDermott has it. Richard out of the box. There's the shot and a good block, as I think that was Haché getting, or actually that was Scott, check that, Francois Beauregard who got a skate there to make that block. Haché picks up the puck for Team Canada behind the USA net. Centered in front. Nice play as getting a skate on that one was Victoria Venturini McDermott. Otherwise, that would have been straight to the stick of Serbu. Oh, good shot by Chula, but he couldn't quite find the net with it. Continuing to work down low. Battle for the puck behind the goal. Serbu tries the wraparound, and again, 3 USA jerseys collapse down low to provide some extra support for the goaltender on that wraparound. Chula skates it behind, centers in front. Straub gets a skate on it, and he'll have it pinned up against the post with 9:46 remaining in the period. A good stop there from goaltender Mike Straub.
Once again, the defense definitely helping out more and keeping Canada from doing that wraparound that they were so successful with yesterday.
Well, it was certainly an adjustment that Team USA needed to make, and the coaching staff led by Michael Savak have certainly hammered that point home, and so far it's paid dividends as Canada unable to capitalize on the wraparound quite yet. Juha comes up with the puck. Roberts tries the shot. That one gets blocked down. Juha comes up with it to his backhand, lets it fly and just misses. Del Grande centers in front. Chula gets hammered down, and that's going to be a penalty against Luke Miller. Cross-checking the call. Team Canada going to the power play.
Yeah, Miller's not complaining on that one. He knows exactly what he did, but he had to do what he had to do right there.
May have saved a goal by doing that.
Absolutely.
Team Canada 1 for 2 on the power play so far this afternoon. As they send out Jason Juha, Anthony Chula, Joseph Del Grande, Scott Roberts, and Alec Angus McKechnie for this power play. Puck cleared to the line. Roberts holds it in, fires it down low behind the net. Chula comes up with it, centered in front, and Juha had it taken off his stick by Chesrow just as he was getting ready to shoot. Venturini battling against the end boards. Juha comes up with the puck. Straub gets positioned along the near post. Juha tries to step away from the check of DeFlorio. Good work by Team USA on the PK as Chesrow clears it the length of the ice. 1:25 left on the power play. Scott Roberts flips it up. Chesrow overskates it, rolling puck. Good job by Craig Fitzpatrick coming off the bench, but Chula gets it right back for Team Canada. Del Grande heading to the slot, but Team USA cleared across center ice as Wyatt Harvey takes possession for Team Canada. Anthony Chula brings it across the blue line, makes the pass to Jason Juha, tries to get around Tim Kane, but nothing doing that time, and a great play by Tim Kane to clear it down the ice with 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Steinicke, the lone forward checker here on the PK, did well to tie up Harvey behind the net, but now Team Canada bring it across center. Juha into the zone. He had DeMontis with him, but they can't complete the pass. And here goes Tim Kane, shorthanded for Team USA. He's got Steinicke trailing him. They need to make the clean pass, but instead Kane just tries to tie it up in the corner and let the clock tick away with just 20 seconds remaining on the Canadian power play. Really impressive performance so far from the Team USA penalty kill, as it's been far more effective here today, limiting the number of chances that Team Canada has been able to generate. 4 seconds left on the man advantage. Serbu gets wrestled down by Fitzpatrick. Puck bounces in front. Chesrow clears it down, and that'll do it for the Team Canada power play. And we'll have an icing called here against Team USA with 7:18 remaining in the period.
Yes, outstanding effort by Anthony Chesrow early in that power play. That guy seemed to be on both sides of the ice, giving it his all, and you could tell when he went off the ice, he definitely left everything he had on the ice, and it showed and paid off for Team USA, that power play kill.
Some nice adjustments by Team USA coaching staff here as they continue to battle against Team Canada. 4-0 the score with 7:18 remaining in the second. There's Chesrow once again for Team USA, streaking up the ice. He's got Venturini McDermott trailing along with Dirk Morgan. Tries to drop it back for Morgan. It's at the point. DeFlorio can't get to it. And then a big collision between DeFlorio and Hache. The two of them have some choice words, but they're both back up and okay. Shot right on and they score! Richard sets it up. And Gilles Ouellette finishes it off. The French connection connects. And it's 5-0 Team Canada. A nice moment there for Gilles Ouellette, as the Quebec native, Montreal is his hometown, and he scores a beauty finishing off the pass from Simone Richard. And we're going to have a goaltending change here for Team Canada as Joey Cabral gets set to come into this game with 6:55 remaining in the second.
Yeah, you definitely see the difference on the past two rushes there. United States goes down, Anthony goes down and doesn't have anyone to pass to.
Yeah.
Team Canada returns back quickly, makes that pass, boom, they score. That's the difference in this game.
And, you know, Team USA have tried to make some adjustments. They've put Kane and Chesrow out a few times together to try match the speed so that they're not outmatched on those rushes, as Cabral makes a save from the long shot from Kane. Kane centers in front, and they score! Luke Miller tops it in. USA are on the board, and listen to this crowd cheer on Team USA. Big goal there for the Chicago native, Luke Miller, as it was all built up by some strong play in the offensive zone by Team USA. Kane drawing the lone assist on the goal. He had both goals yesterday for Team USA, so give him 3 points now in the series as Kevin Shanley makes a good defensive play for the Americans. They try, clear it out. Venturini gets it to the line. Hustling for it, Craig Fitzpatrick gets to it ahead of Chula and clears it to center. Chula flips it over to Juha as they gain the zone. Juha drops it back for Chula. Tries to pass it off to Harvey. Harvey lets the shot fly. Look at that. 3 blue jerseys below the hash marks, helping out the goaltender, making some fearless blocks as Venturini McDermott took it square in the chest, but she's a tough player and she makes a great play there to make the block. Chula gets the pass from Juha, tries to feed it down, perfectly defended that time, as once again Venturini McDermott making some strong plays defensively for Team USA. Juha skates around Fitzpatrick, tries to scoop it on goals. Chula's shot gets stopped, puck's still loose. Del Grande battling for it. Chula comes out of the scrum with it. Venturini pokes it to the corner. Del Grande flips it back to the point. Fitzpatrick without his stick right now, as he'll just try pin the puck up against the boards and get a whistle. Trying to kick it out of the zone. Chula comes up with it. He's got some passing options. He has it down low in the near corner with 5:05 left in the period. Roberts steps off the wall. Shot, that one got deflected by the stick of Venturini McDermott and wide of the near post. Fitzpatrick goes over to the bench to get a change. A good heads-up play there by Fitzpatrick and a good effort after he lost his stick. Team Canada both teams making changes on the fly as Harvey brings it into the zone, drops it for DeMontis. Big save by Straub, but the rebound into the far corner where Wyatt Harvey scoops it up. Harvey at the top of the circle, lets the shot fly. Straub with a big save and jumps on the rebound to freeze it for a faceoff with 4:32 left to play in the period. Couple of timely saves there from goaltender Mike Straub.
Oh, absolutely. And again, some great defense there by Victoria, blocking a couple of shots and then coming out pressuring them, not giving Team Canada any opportunity to come in on her side to score another goal.
Had the chance to sit down this morning with Victoria and Christine, sisters and really best of friends. They talked about their special relationship, how they work together, how they live basically a mile from each other, and how they talk every day, and how special it was for them to both be named to this first ever Team USA blind hockey team. Chesrow comes up with the puck, clears it in front of the USA bench where Sean Dale scoops it up. Dale flips it into the zone for Serbu. And I think Serbu thought he was offside, but there was no whistle, so play continues on as Belding flicks it off the glass, held in at the line by Alec Angus McKechnie, redirected in front. Oh, what a chance, what a save by Straub. DeMontis was on the doorstep with a chance to tap it home, but Straub kicks out the right pad and makes a huge save. Bit of a body check thrown there against the boards by Belding, and that's going to land him in the penalty box as he gets a little too aggressive on Sean Dale, and Team Canada will head back to the power play.
Just a little too much aggression on that play, and he'll get to sit for 2 minutes and think about it.
3:50 remaining here in the second period of play, as Canada have a 5-1 lead over Team USA. A great crowd on hand here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex as they take in the first ever International Blind Hockey Series featuring Team USA and Team Canada. Simone Richard gets set to take the face-off against Tim Kane. Kane wins it clearly as Dirk Morgan tries to scoop it out. Puck shot to the far sideboards where Willette comes up with it. Back to the point for Harvey. Harvey tries to toe drag around Morgan. Nothing doing, and a good effort by Morgan from his backside to clear the zone. Team USA once again shoot the puck into the Canadian blue line. Hache picks it up at center, makes the pass to Richard. Does well to pick it out of his own skates. Drops it back to Hache. That one's picked off by Kane. And Kane with a chance to clear it down the ice, and he does so. Nice work there by the Team USA captain. Francois Beauregard battling against Craig Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick comes away with the puck, but Richard then strips it off his stick. Simone Richard, already with a goal in this game, takes the puck up the ice. Gets past Chesrow into the near corner. Drops it for Hache. 1 minute remaining on the Canadian power play. Bodies crunching together as Kane clashes into Beauregard. Chesrow has the puck in the near corner inside the Canadian zone. 2:40 remaining in the period. Nice work by Chesrow as Team Canada can't get the puck away from him. Great penalty killing there from the Chicago native. Once again, he scoops it up for Team USA. Tried to pass that one over to Steinica, but Chula comes off the bench, and Team Canada getting a little sloppy on the change. Too many men on the ice, and that'll do it for the Canadian power play. There was 33 seconds left on the man advantage, but now we'll play 33 seconds of 4-on-4 before a minute 27 of power play time for Team USA.
Once again, Anthony proving his power play kill ability there. Just totally dominating, controlling the puck, keeping away from two players, skate around, kill some more time, and it paid off.
Very impressive work there by Anthony Chesrow. As Team Canada will send Gilles Willette to serve the penalty for too many men. And really, I suppose I should say too many skaters, because we do have two females playing in this game.
This is true.
Yep.
Too many players on the ice.
Yes. Alec Angus McEachern comes up with the puck behind his own goal. Tries to clear it, but it's knocked down by Tim Kane. Tim Kane's stick exploded on him there. I think he's going to be called for a penalty when he flung his stick towards the goal. Tough break there for Team USA. I mean, I don't know about that call. That's a really tough break there against the captain.
True, but you got to control yourself and know that you're just supposed to drop your stick and not throw it in any direction. Unfortunate penalty.
Unfortunate for sure, and a little bit of frustration on the face of Tim Kane. But he continues to smile, and he's playing hard, and he's doing his family and his country proud here, although the frustration's certainly starting to boil over a little bit. So 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct, throwing the stick the call. Hey, give Joey Cabral credit. He made the save on the stick.
Yes, does that count?
We'll give him that one.
I'll give it to Joey. You couldn't find a nicer young man out there on Team Canada. Than Joey Cabral. He's
a fantastic human being, and the support he has from both his friends and family and his peers. A big shout out to the Toronto Police Department where Joey works. You know they're back home cheering him on, and of course his father, Joaquin Cabral, who's tuned in and proud of what his son has been able to accomplish in being named to the Team Canada roster. We'll retake the face-off with 1:56 left in the period. So there's 7 seconds left of a 4-on-3 power play for Team Canada as Wyatt Harvey lets the shot fly. That gets blocked by the shin pads of DeFlorio. Belding back on the ice, so we're back aside to 4-on-4 for the time being. As Juha cycles, makes the pass to Harvey. Quick one-timer, and that just missed the far post. In 1:15, Canada will be back on the power play as Juha lets that one fly, just missed the top corner. Picks up his own rebound as he cycles along the far boards. Spinning away from the check of Belding. Oh, look at this. Juha takes it behind the goal. Centers out front to Harvey. Harvey stepping off the half wall. Checking his options. He wants one bad. Lets the shot fly, and he nearly had the goal that he's sorely seeking. But a big save by Straub as it caught him in the mask. They blow the whistle down for a stoppage with 1:13 left to play. Straub shaking it off, talking it out with the official, making sure that he's good to continue, and
I think he's also thanking that crossbar for helping with that save as well.
Yes. Luke Miller, he's got the lone goal so far for Team USA. He steps in to take the draw against Kelly Serbu. Serbu wins it back to Roberts. Roberts makes the pass to DeMontis. DeMontis shoots and scores! A bar-down beauty for Mark DeMontis. And it's 6-1 for Team Canada. Well, I don't think there's any goaltender in the sport of blind hockey that's making that stop. So tough to track the puck. And all you hear is the clink off the bar and in. Nearly an impossible save to make.
Yeah, Mark he collected that pass perfectly and just nailed it exactly where he wanted it. No chance there.
Assist should go to Scott Roberts and Kelly Serbu. We'll wait for the official announcement as DeMontis quickly back on the puck. We're 4-on-4 here for another 35 seconds as we're inside the final minute of play here in the second period. Victoria Venturini McDermott plays it to the line, just gets past Alec Angus McEachern, but he quickly flicks it back into the zone. Team Canada will have a short power play in 15 seconds. It'll be about a 25-second power play as there's 35 seconds remaining in the period. Luke Miller tries to skate it across center ice, runs out of real estate, and Canada hammer it back into the American zone. Hache first on it in the far corner, skates to the top of the circle, makes a drop pass to Chula. Chula shoots and scores! Straub got a big piece of it, but he couldn't quite keep it out. And Team Canada now make it 7-1.
Big goal with only 17 seconds remaining in the period.
A nice play by Hache to get to the loose puck, and then he centers it for Chula. Chula making no mistake with that opportunity. And Canada pouring it on here now, 7-1. That goes down as a power play goal for the Canadians, who are now 3 for 5 on the man advantage this afternoon. 17 and a half seconds remaining in the period as Belding takes possession off the faceoff. Tries to bring it across center. Big collision there between Wyatt Harvey and Daniel Belding, and Harvey is down and in discomfort. And that's going to be a penalty against Belding, but that's a bad call. That's incidental contact at most.
Yeah, I don't know what more Daniel could have done to stay out of the way. As he got the puck and turned around, Wyatt stepped up just as much as Daniel stepped in.
Yep.
And unfortunately, Wyatt took the brunt of that hit.
It's called a charging call, but that's a pretty rough break against Team USA there.
Yeah, don't know what you could tell the skater to do in that situation other than stop dead in your tracks.
Yeah. Well, Team Canada will head back to the power play here with 5.7 seconds remaining in the period. Some nice sportsmanship there between Del Grande and Fitzpatrick. And now Fitzpatrick trying to lift the stick of Del Grande. Oh, give Doug Goyce credit for that save as the puck fired into the bench. Alec Angus McEachern for the second straight game firing it into the bench. But Goyce getting a big piece of that one.
Well, that just shows that he's not prejudiced. He's thrown in his own players' own team bench and now into Team USA's bench.
And the two coaches on each end there having a laugh about that. Jeff Street and Nick Albiococo saying, man, yesterday that was you that almost got hit. Today it was almost me. The buzzer sounds. That'll do it for the second period of play. After 2 periods, Team Canada leading Team USA by a score of 7-1. We'll step aside for a quick break. Third period coming up as you're tuned into the International Blind Hockey Series featuring Team USA and Team Canada, streaming live on YouTube, coming to you live from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. All right, hockey fans, welcome back inside the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex as we get you set for the third period of play. Before we rejoin the action, I've got a special guest joining me in the booth as Greg Mannion, a board member of Canadian Blind Hockey, takes some time to join me up here. Greg, thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, you're welcome, Miko. Nice to see you again.
Yes, yes.
Great game so far, isn't it?
Great display so far, really great series, and we still have another period here and a great game tomorrow on tap. The teams are just about to come back out, but before they do, let's hear a little bit about your role with Canadian Blind Hockey.
Well, I was asked to be a board member probably about a year ago, and I was thrilled to be asked and joined probably around January of 2018, and before that I'd been volunteering as a coach, and they saw my enthusiasm for the sport and asked me if I wanted to be a board member, and I came on. And so my role is really a number of things. First and foremost is to help create awareness and some fundraising. I'm still involved on the volunteer side of things with our youth program and Learn to Skate program, which actually starts next Sunday, October 21st. So I'm on the ice with that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. It's fun to be with the kids and watch the enthusiasm that they have for the sport too.
Well, Greg, we can't thank you enough for all your work off the ice and, of course, everything you do on the ice. The teams are coming back out, so we'll let you get back and enjoy the rest of this game.
Thank you, Miko. Yeah.
Greg, thank you so much for joining me here.
Take care, yeah. Looking forward to the action.
Yeah. And we're just moments away from the action getting started once again as Team Canada and Team USA get set to drop the puck for the third period of play. Team Canada will start the third period on the power play. 1:55 of power play time remaining here for the Canadians as we get set for the third period. Team Canada have built a 7-1 lead going into the final frame here. As they've had 7 different goal scorers here this afternoon. How about that? Spreading the wealth for Team Canada. 7 different goal scorers as Luke Miller has the lone goal for Team USA. My name's Nico Cardarelli. Pleased to be joined up in our broadcast location by my partner Bill Steinica as Blake Steinica gets set to take the face-off for the third period. Jason Yuha wins the draw as Team Canada take possession, led by Anthony Chula. The smooth skating forward takes it into the zone. Chula all the way behind the goal, checking passing options, plays it back to the point for Wyatt Harvey, who took a big hit at the end of the second period. Good to see him back out on the ice and not showing any ill effects from that hit. Del Grande makes the pass to Chula. Chula down low behind the goal line. Tim Kane intercepts that centering pass and sends it the length of the ice as Craig Fitzpatrick skating hard after it against Wyatt Harvey. Harvey rips it around the boards. Team Canada have to be careful about that change there. Could have been called too many skaters, but they get away with one there. And again, a bit of a sloppy change as Beauregard was a little slow to hop over the boards. Team Canada getting a little bit lucky, not being penalized there. Kelly Serbu with the puck. 50 seconds left on the power play. Plays it back to Alex Angus McEachern. His shot from the point squeaks through, and it's a big goal for the big man from Mabou, Nova Scotia. Alex Angus McEachern scores on the power play to make it 8-1 Canada. 4 power play goals now for Team Canada in this game. 8 goals from 8 different goal scorers. Oh, and check that. They're going to give credit to DeMontis on the goal. He got a tip on the shot from the point by Alec Angus McEachern. So DeMontis gets his second of the game as Alec Angus McEachern draws the assist. A nice tip by DeMontis in tight to get it past the goaltender Straub. 10:30 remaining here in the third period of play. Battling for puck possession. Sean Dale scoops it up for Team Canada. Brings it to the near side. Centers or down low for Serbu. He tries to center it out front to Roberts. Bouncing puck goes wide to the far post. Belding clears it off the boards but not out. DeMontis scoops it up behind the net as he's checked by Belding. DeMontis on the wraparound and he scores! It's a hat trick for Mark DeMontis. His 5th goal in 2 games. And the man who helped grow the sport across Canada is having a series to remember. His 3rd goal of the game, a hat trick for Mark DeMontis.
Nice to see Mark doing so well. Like you said, for a guy who's done so much for this sport in Canada to get it to where it is today, really nice to see him performing the way he is this weekend.
Craig Fitzpatrick with a bit of an equipment issue as he fixes that up before we drop the puck. Tim Kane gets set to take the face-off. I had the chance to speak with Tim Kane this morning, and one of the things he mentioned was he was so happy to have his wife and his young son, just 1 year old, here taking in the event. And it's pretty neat. His mother-in-law made the baby, his son, a Team USA onesie. So he's got the big logo on the front and then Tim's number 7 on the back. I think he's the only person here outside of the team with Team USA swag.
Outstanding.
Kane brings the puck across the line, drops it to Fitzpatrick, who just can't quite locate it there. Tough break for Team USA as they can't capitalize on that odd man rush. Kevin Shanley, one of 2 B1 defensemen for Team USA, digs the puck out of the corner. Richard has it, drops it to Haché. Haché cycles down low with the puck, centered out front, but Kane reads that perfectly and comes in to intercept the pass. Kane brings it across the line. He's got Fitzpatrick with him. Richard takes the puck away from those two, and Simone Richard now skating it up on his own. He's got Wyatt Harvey trailing. Makes the drop pass to Harvey. He shoots. Oh, what a stop by Straub. Puck sitting there on the line, and Straub does just enough to hold it out. Big save there from the big USA goaltender.
Oh, I thought for sure Harvey was going to score on that one, but definitely Straub got across, got his chest on it, and was able to get a whistle.
Wyatt Harvey's got to be thinking, man, what do I have to do to score? He was the one who got stonewalled on that big glove save yesterday, and then there it seemed like he had a sure goal, but Straub making a tremendous save, and Harvey doing everything right. He just can't get the puck in the back of the net quite yet. Juha takes it for Team Canada, drops it to Anthony Chula. Chula makes the pass to Roberts, the one-timer, gets blocked by the stick of Luke Miller. Battling for the puck, Del Grande pokes it ahead to Juha. Chula's one-timer goes wide into the far corner where it's scooped up by Belding. Nice play by Steinica to lift the stick of Chula, but they can't hold possession as Juha picks it up at center. He fires it down into the near corner as Kevin Brown, the other B1 defenseman for Team USA, makes a good play. Chula centering. Juha shoots off the bar and then the rebound into the far corner. And again, 3 USA defenders collapsing down to try help support the goaltender. Shot from the point, wide of the post. Brown clears it to the line, but not out, held in by Roberts. Roberts plays it down low to Del Grande. Tries to get it past Brown, plays it down low for Juha. Juha out front of the goal in the high slot, drops it to the point for Alec Angus McEachern, but Tim Kane breaks that up. And Tim Kane trying to slow up till he gets some support. Steinica receives the pass, shoots, and he just missed on the near post. Blake Steinica tries the wraparound. 2-3 jam home chances, and it's in! Steinica scores! Team USA, for the persistent effort, it pays off. And on the third whack, Steinica gets it past Cabral. It's 9-2, and a great moment there from the kid from San Diego.
Again, nice play by Tim, breaking that out with speed and finally getting someone to come up and support and just keep hammering and keep coming with some speed and finally get that goal in.
Yeah, as you mentioned, a great heads-up play by Tim Kane to slow down the pace until he had the support from Steinica. And that persistent effort pays off as Team USA score their second goal of this game. Steineke's first of the series, and for Tim Kane, give him 2 assists here today to go with his 2 goals from yesterday, leading the way offensively for Team USA with 4 points. The Team USA coaching staff not happy about a collision in front of their own bench. They felt like there should have been a penalty called there as Vanterini McDermott got ran over. Play continuing on. Serbu plays it back to the point for Harvey. Harvey takes the shot. That one gets kicked down by Vanterini McDermott. And then she passes it up to Chesrow. Chesrow makes a good evasive move. That one into the skates of Matthew Miller, and they can't quite capitalize. Chesrow with the puck once again for Team USA. As players losing their footing, the referee nearly lost his footing as well there. Ice maybe getting a little choppy here with 6:30 remaining in the third period.
I think they were all tripping over that same red line out on the ice.
Team USA have the puck out of their own zone, flip forward. Team Canada once again nearly getting caught with too many men on the ice. Lucky that they didn't get called for that one there because there were 6 skaters out for a good 15 seconds there. Richard tries to get past Dirk Morgan. Nothing doing that time as the native from Maine makes a good defensive play. And a bit of a connection between Alec Angus McEachern and Dirk Morgan. I don't know if these guys know it yet, but they're both lobster fishermen.
Absolutely. Yeah, Dirk talks about that with so much pride, and it's amazing to see what he does out there on the boat.
Richard with the drop pass intended for Roberts. That's broken up. Hache with the shot. That gets blocked well. Hache picks it up once again, and Morgan makes a good block. Morgan flips it past center ice where it's corralled by Wyatt Harvey. 5:30 remaining in the period. Harvey brings it into the zone. He's got Hache with him. Makes the pass. Hache lets the shot fly. And Straub somehow keeps that out. He had the defenseman collapsing down. And the two of them together make a good effort to keep the puck out and make the save.
And as you're saying, 2 of the red helmets out there, for those who haven't seen it before, they're classified as B1. Those 2 players basically have the lowest vision on the ice, and the players are differentiated by their helmet colors as to their field of vision. So when you see the black helmets, white helmets, and the reds, that just tells you their different levels of vision that they each have, and only a certain number can be on the ice at one time.
And it's pretty remarkable that Team USA does have 2 B1 defensemen on their team, because typically B1s are the players with the least amount of vision, and that's almost always reserved for goaltenders if you're a B1.
10% or less.
And the fact that they're out there playing defense is a testament to their hard work and dedication to the sport, as Chesrow comes away with the puck. Tries to get past a couple of skaters. Now Steineke has it for Team USA. He's being chased down by Chula. Steineke does well to split the D. Centers it for Miller, and that just goes off the toe of his stick. Unable to corral it for a clean shot. Here goes Chula leading a 3-on-1 rush. Passed over to Harvey, but unable to corral it cleanly. Canada keep it in the zone. Del Grande crossing the net. Pokes it in on goal, but Straub makes a big save, closing the 5-hole with 4:31 left in the third. Well, the crowd not giving up on their hometown heroes. They are cheering on Team USA, and they've brought some great gear, including one guy who's decked out in a Stars and Stripes suit. You gotta love that fashion.
He's definitely brought the American swag with that outfit, for sure.
A nod and a tip of the cap to some of the sled players here in attendance as well. Of course, we're here at the 2018 USA Hockey Blind Hockey Summit, and part of the events going on are the incredible novice and junior divisions in the discipline of sled hockey, and it's been great to meet a few of those players and parents as well. Getting set for the face-off to the left of goaltender Straub. Juha wins it. Chula tries to settle it down. Vanterini McDermott pokes it away. Alec Angus McEachern, his shot from the point wide of the far post as Juha battling for it down low against Vanterini McDermott. Juha still with the puck on his stick. Makes the pass to Chula. Back to Juha. Shoots and scores! Yeehaw, Juha! It's 10-2, Team Canada.
Yeehaw just nearly unstoppable these past 2 games.
Jake the Snake Yuha is deadly with his bite as he continues to light the lamp for Team Canada. 2 goals here in this game, 4 yesterday. Give him 6 in these 2 games. And that's just goals. He's also got a handful of assists to go along with it. The leading scorer here in this international series. 5:55 remaining in the third period. Team Canada once again on the forecheck. Wraparound chance as I think they make the stop. Straub gets to the post, and a nice job by Chesrow to close down and ensure that didn't get in on the post. Sean Dale picks it up for Team Canada, plays it back to the point for Scott Roberts. Roberts sidesteps the check of Fitzpatrick. Whoa, that was a bullet that nearly caught Straub in the mask, just going maybe a couple inches over top his head. Bouncing puck, Sean Dale tries to corral it on goal. Serbu can't get a clean shot away. Bodies crashing all over the ice as the physical play in front of the net continues on. Back to the point, Alec Angus McEachern shoots, and that time the Mabu Nova Scotia native gets a clean goal, his first of the series. A nice moment there for the 18-year-old as he makes it 11-2.
Another one of those shots that is clearly so difficult for the goalie from that distance, not being able to hear the puck coming. So basically just left to sit there and wondering where the puck is, and unfortunately turn around and find it in the back of the net.
Yeah, no chance at all for Straub on that one. As you mentioned, those shots from the point, nearly impossible for the goaltender to track. And Alec Angus McEachern ends up with his first of the series on that shot from the blue line. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the period. As they battle for the puck, Blake Steinica tries to wrestle it away from Gilles Ouellette. Played behind the net where Victoria Venturini McDermott can't clear the zone. Gets to the point for Wyatt Harvey, who does well to battle against Steinica, but Steinica works through him and pounds him down and makes sure the puck gets out of the zone. Collision there between Ouellette and Steinica, and that's going to be a penalty assessed to Gilles Ouellette. As again, easily could have been incidental contact, but the referee feeling that Ouellette got a little too much of Steinica there and body contact the call. And we've actually got Luke Miller heading to the box as well. I don't know what he did to find himself in the sin bin, but
Maybe retaliation. I didn't see it either.
yeah, we're going to have offsetting penalties and a tough break there for Team USA.
Refs are now telling him what he did. Maybe he didn't do anything.
No, he didn't do anything. They're saying, son, you shouldn't be in there. Go ahead. Your team's on the power play. So maybe Luke got away with something that both of us missed. Not too often do you see the player go to the box on his own.
Absolutely not.
Tim Kane bringing the puck in for Team USA. On the power play, centered by Chesrow. And Cabral does just enough to keep it out. Good save by Joey Cabral as he holds tight to the post to make that save. Team Canada naming 3 goaltenders to their roster. Joey Cabral, Lorne Weber, and Gary Steve. Steve started the game. Cabral came in at the halfway point, and although he hasn't faced many shots, he has been good with the ones he's been tested on. Chula scoops it up shorthanded, a 2-on-0 shorthanded break. Yuha receives the pass, and he finishes it off. And it's a hat trick for Jason Yuha in back-to-back games. A shorthanded goal for Yuha, and it's 12-2 for Canada.
Once again, it's that word we've been saying the past 2 days, speed.
Speed kills, and they're shorthanded. It absolutely cost the Americans as Canada capitalized shorthanded as Yuha gets his 3rd of the game. Well, a reminder that we're back on the air tomorrow morning. We've got some bonus coverage Bill, if you want to be here at 8 a.m., we'd love to have you, but if you don't want to wake up that early, that's completely all right. But I'll be here at 8 a.m. calling the Blue Division, and then at 8:30 we've got the White Division game, and of course Game 3 of the International Series going tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Dirk Morgan on the face-off for Team USA. They fired into the zone with 1:13 left on the power play. Venturini McDermott scooping it up. Del Grande picks it up along the near hash marks. He plays it down low, intended for Serbu, but that's picked off by Dirk Morgan. Morgan skating it out of his zone. 1:15 remaining here in the third period of play. Del Grande has it shorthanded for Team Canada. He gets bumped, and we're going to have a penalty coming up against Kevin Brown. A tough break there for Team USA. Again, that's just pretty incidental contact as the two get in close quarters, but the referee calls a hold. And Kevin Brown will head to the box. So that does it for the Team USA power play. We'll play 46 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey with 1:09 remaining here in the third period. Chesrow wins the faceoff for Team USA. DeMontis gets it and hammers it into the far corner. Belding tries to skate it out. He's checked closely by Sean Dale, but there goes Belding. The smooth skating defenseman brings it into the zone, all the way behind the Canadian net. Tries to feed it back to the point for Kane, but that's broken up by DeMontis. Kane regains possession. Beautiful pass to Chesrow. Shoots and scores. What a beauty. Kane to Chesrow in the back of the net. And Team USA have their third goal of the game.
So great to see that from Anthony today. That guy has just skated his heart out all game long, as we discussed earlier. Skating, killing penalties, and giving everything he's got, every single shift he's got. And with 37 seconds left of the game, great to see him finish with that.
Certainly well deserved. He's been working so hard in both games, and Tim Kane once again in on the scoring. His third assist of the game, his fifth point of the weekend, and Team USA have it again. Chesrow behind the goal. Willette out of the box, so a short power play here for Team Canada. There's just 18 seconds remaining in the third period of play. Belding flips it ahead to Kane. 10 seconds left in regulation. Kane brings it into the zone. The final few seconds tick off the clock, and Game 2 goes down in favor of Team Canada. And they celebrate knowing that they have clinched the cup, winning 2 of the 3 games in the best-of-3 series. A joyous moment for the boys in the yellow jerseys as they celebrate victory. And some somber moments for Team USA as they surround their goaltender, Mike Straub, who played tremendous here today. But Team Canada flexing their muscle, and just a little too much muscle for Team USA today.
No, amazing skate by Team Canada, no doubt. Just watching them skate definitely shows the experience that this team has and the power they have, and definitely shows the Americans what they need to do to catch up to the Canadians at this level at this point.
Full credit to the crowd on hand, cheering both sides out, and even starting a bit of a USA chant there right at the end. The teams will line up at center ice, and then we'll have an awards ceremony at ice level led by International Blind Ice Hockey Federation representative Matt Mauro. Lauren Weber, today the third goaltender for Team Canada, coming out on the ice as well to celebrate here, and some nice moments as the two teams shake hands and celebrate an incredible weekend of sport as the first ever International Blind Hockey Series goes to Team Canada as they take the first 2 games out of 3. We've got J.J. O'Connor and USA Hockey President Jim Smith down at ice level as well as they get set to help present the cup and the individual awards to be handed out here today. As we stay with the action on the ice, the team's shaking hands. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, everyone who helped make this weekend possible, whether you're in Canada or the United States. We can't thank you enough for your support, for the people who helped donate to Team Canada to get us down here, to everybody from the American side with their training camp in Utica, to the festival in Chicago, to making this weekend possible here in Cranberry. Of course, the Pittsburgh Penguins organization for allowing us to use this incredible facility. We can't thank you all enough. And of course, if you want to get more information on blind hockey, head over to blindicehockey.com. You can get contact info. You can find out learn to skate sessions, try it sessions. There are so many opportunities to play this incredible sport in both countries, and of course our goal to grow the game globally. Thank you to everybody who has helped make this incredible weekend possible. And Bill, a big thank you to you for joining me up here this weekend. I've really enjoyed your company here.
No, it's been absolutely my pleasure. And like you said, it's been absolutely a pleasure to get to know the players on both Team Canada and USA over the past couple of years. Both just amazing young men, not just for their character on the ice, but their character and love for each other off the ice. And it's definitely showing right now during this handshake. It's more than handshakes. They're going to be out there for hugging each other, and I guarantee after the game, after they've all showered, hopefully, there'll be a lot more hugs, hugs and talking about who did what and who hit who and who didn't get called for the penalty. And that's just the passion and the love they have for this game. And it's only going to grow from here. And like you said, the goal is we want Europe to see how passionate and what people with visual impairment can do, and not limit themselves to think they can't do anything. When they can look up and see players like this doing this, we hope that inspires more people to get involved. So everyone that is listening, if you know someone who is visually impaired, please share this with them, let them know about it, and let them get on the ice, because there's a lot of people like us and these players on the ice that would love to help. And it's been an absolute pleasure to be up here with you, Nico. It's an amazing job what you do, and we thank you for all of your efforts and work in supporting blind hockey throughout North America.
Thank you very much. I feel very honored to be a part of the program, and I was lucky enough to get invited to the tournament in 2013, and from that first game I called, I was absolutely hooked. It's such an incredible organization, both USA Blind Hockey and Canadian Blind Hockey, and you know, I'm not comfortable at all with being called the voice of blind hockey, because that's not what I am. It's the guys and girls on the ice. They are the momentum. They're the voices. I'm just lucky to be here and help share their story. But thank you very much, Bill. I really appreciate that. And a big thank you to everybody back home and everybody here in the U.S. who has been so incredible to having us here this weekend. We'll have the medal presentation coming up here in just a few moments, as we're coming to you live from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex from the 2018 USA Hockey Blind Hockey Summit. We've still got a full day of action tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. Matt Mauro down at ice level. Scott Roberts with the Canadian flag, as it's hugs and smiles all across the blue line for Team Canada.
And I know you discussed that earlier, but again, ever since we got involved, I don't think there's a guy that we can't thank enough, and that's Matt Mauro.
Yep.
Without a doubt, the amount of work and effort he's put in to basically get the United States into the position that it's in, to be where they are. I definitely, as a parent of a player, I understand his passion, and it's wonderful to see what he has been able to accomplish to get it to where it is.
A big tip of the cap to Matt Mauro. Really, none of this would be possible without his efforts. And that's what this is all about, getting this incredible sport into the Paralympics in 2026. Medal presentation here for Team USA as USA Hockey President Jim Smith and Chairperson of the Disabled Disciplines of Hockey, J.J. O'Connor, have the honors of handing out the medals. And of course, we thank them both so much for taking time to join us here over the weekend and all their work off the ice and growing the game. A beautiful moment there as the crowd salutes Team USA for their efforts here as they receive their silver medals. And now the gold medal presentation for Team Canada.
Team Canada is comprised of number 17, Francois Beauregard.
A nice moment there, Francois, who's been involved with the Hibou for well over 20 years. A pioneer in terms of helping the game grow in Quebec. An integral part of ensuring a unified sport across the nation of Canada.
The first time I met Francois back in San Jose a couple of years ago, his exact words to me, he goes, "Bill, I have a stick, I will travel."
How about the smile on Joey Cabral's face? He receives the gold medal from USA Hockey President Jim Smith, and I don't think that smile's going to wipe off his face for a couple of months.
No, or a lifetime.
Yes.
In fact, I don't think Joey knows how to do anything other than smile.
Mark DeMontis receiving his gold medal, capped off with a hat trick here today. Now, I had the chance to talk with Bruno Haché at dinner last night, and of course he's represented Canada at the Paralympics in goalball, but he was saying once we have a Canadian national team, I retire from goalball, I focus on hockey. And I think he's made the right choice.
Yeah, I think he made the right decision.
Nice moment here as head coach Paul Cairns receives his gold medal, and he's been so integral in growing the sport and a big part of the Toronto Ice Owls program. Such a selfless guy and always trying to give back to the game, and I know this is a very special moment for Paul. A beautiful moment there as Team Canada comes together to celebrate victory. And now Captain Kelly Serbu receives the trophy from USA Hockey President Jim Smith and Chairman J.J. O'Connor. A historic moment as the first ever International Blind Hockey Series is won by Team Canada. But maybe the best thing here, the smiles on the faces from both teams. A beautiful moment as Team USA salutes the crowd who has been so faithful and so supportive of their heroes. Smiles and tears streaming down faces. Incredible display of emotion from both teams. This is the power of blind hockey. This is what the sport can do to people who are looking for a new lease on life. This is the power of blind hockey on display right here. Both teams getting a picture to cap off the events. A moment these teams will never forget. Well, we'll sign off here. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the festivities. We've got a full day of action tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. Make sure you tune in then as Canada takes the first ever International Blind Hockey Series with 2 wins out of 3 games. My name's Nico Cardarelli for my partner Bill Steinica and our incredible technical crew behind the scenes. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.